just like Cobra.
That's a good start. Greetings and welcome to the podcast. I'm here with Colin for Video Game Book Club. The rules are simple. One person picks a game. You got to beat that game for a month, then you pick the next game for everyone to play once your month comes around if you beat the game. What was this month's game, dude?
Cassette Beasts,
Cassette Beasts. Not Pokemon.
not Pal World,
Not Pal World. Don't even fucking think of those games.
not Nexamon,
Nope, not Temtem. It's
not something.
not Pocket Mortys. None of that.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the story.
What do you mean?
I, I got the basic gist, but I'm missing something here. Cause
I agree because I think they don't tell you.
Okay, all right,
Are you missing the gist of how this all fucking comes together?
a little bit, and I feel like they went for like it's an all type of dream type of thing, but like I get that there's like a big bad, and you think that the one's a big bad, but then the other one ends up being the big bad, and the first one's like the nice guy, because one's an agent of chaos and the other's a agent of order or whatever. But like, I'm missing like what happened with the portal. I don't know if it was sequel bait or whatever, but I will say starting out was difficult. Starting out was way more difficult than I thought it would be. And then once you get rolling, you can just steamroll through this fucking game, dude. Like,
There's a couple hard parts, but like you'll definitely lose sometimes, but it's not. It's harder than Pokemon.
yeah.
I feel. Because Pokemon's not even hard starting out. And especially those early games where you can just have one Pokemon and beat the whole fucking game.
Yeah. And be warned, this is not a game with necessarily an agenda, but this is a game with a vibe. And and if you're not fucking with the vibe, like I can see why you wouldn't like it.
Well,
Cause
it's better than Spiritfarer vibe.
way better than, oh my god, so much better. Because Spiritfarer also tried to have a message, but this one is just the vibes. And most importantly, wherever we are is a fucking certified hood classic now. Wherever we are now is it's on my playlist. I listen to it every day of the month. It is so fucking sick, and I would sing it right now, but I wouldn't do it justice. Wherever we are now, off the Cassette Beast soundtrack, go listen to it and come back. It's tremendous. That is a killer song. I think that's the best song in any of the Pokemon likes ever.
That's high praise,
Yeah,
but also kind of low praise.
yeah,
Well, not. I mean, well, better than any Pokemon song.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, like Pallet Town is good, and like fucking these classics, like the Beat Boops, they slap, dude. But this is a real fucking song, and it's great.
This game has a bunch of stuff because there's a whole mechanic behind the way the music works, kind of. But
Yeah.
you skipped the first. You skipped what other games you played, dude.
Okay, so I played Tekken. I played Last Epoch. I played a shit ton of Last Epoch, but by the way, Last Epoch is tremendous, and the 1.0 came out.
I didn't know they didn't finish the campaign, and that's kind of fucking lame.
I don't even finish the campaign.
Well, I just think it's lame to release a 1.0 version of a game that isn't finished.
Yeah, but the story is the worst part in ARPGs, in my opinion. And
True, but you should be able to beat a 1.0 version of a game.
true. You can actually run maps as soon as you open the level that the maps are in, and I usually run maps as soon as possible. Also, more important game, Yai Xian, the cultivation card game. I've put about 50 hours into that this month. And that's about it. That's all the games.
Played Tekken, got to purple.
Nice.
Feel pretty good about that. Played what else did I play? a game that I'm not supposed to have
Okay.
that starts with an R and has a two in it. That's got animals in it.
We can't
Uh,
say that. Like,
what do you mean? Voldemort 2.
we can't. Nice, quick with it.
Voldemort 2. Good game. I think that I watched Madeline beat 3 Zelda games. So
Holy
that
shit.
in 2 weeks
Which
before I
ones?
beat Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time.
She did Skyward Sword first?
No, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and
Okay.
then Ocarina of Time. So that counts as 1/4 of me playing those games.
All
So that's
right.
almost one whole game. What do you mean? I watched. So that counts. Osmosis. I think that's all I played. I when you told me you beat Cassette Beast in 17 hours, I'm like, damn, he flew through it. I was like doing so much extra shit, and it took me 17 hours.
Yep.
I was like, huh.
What'd you think of how to get to the last level? Did you look
So
it up?
conflicted. Okay, yes and no.
Let's go.
So I didn't have to look up any of the fucking captain battles because they give you the location of all those. I don't know why you had to look those up.
I was just breezing, dude. I didn't do like a full walkthrough, but like if they had anything on the map where it was like, go find this, and it didn't give me a marker, because you have to talk to somebody to get the marker.
Yeah.
And
But it's just
yeah.
one of the 3 people in the hub.
Yeah, I after like doing enough of them and going back to the guy and then seeing that he just gives you the other one, I shouldn't have looked that up. Um, but I definitely looked up how to like get the last level, and it's cool as an
Here's
idea.
here's what would fix it. The problem is that so you need to get 8 songs to complete the riddle or whatever, right?
Yeah.
The problem is there's 9. There's a ninth fucking whatchamacallit, Archangel.
Yeah.
And if you get the ninth one, it shows you exactly where to go.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, I didn't do
but
that.
yeah, well, that's what I did because I couldn't figure mine out. Because once you realize the riddles are randomly generated.
Yeah, I caught that in my looking things up, and
Yeah.
it made me not feel bad about looking shit up.
I mean, I don't know. You really don't have to look anything up I mean, there's a couple things I had to look up. I couldn't find the altars for the one Kunko quest or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was the signpost thing. I did that. I had to look that up. That was too. Even though once I looked it up, I was like, "This is stupid." I could have figured this out with like 2 more seconds of thinking.
Yeah, the signpost is the only puzzle I looked up. Um, because some puzzles, if you go through, they'll tell you like how to do it. Like you go into like this one like make the squares red and blue puzzle, and it'll actually just give you the thing on the wall if you make it far enough in the level.
And I did the DLC. I
I
finished
did not
that.
do that. I got halfway through it and I'm like, I can't be fucked, dude.
It was crazy. I don't know how because I did a lot of side shit. I feel, but we beat the game in the same amount of time.
Well, a lot of my time was exploring, and I I wasted a lot of time doing shit that was early game, cuz I didn't know that this game wasn't like Pokemon. Um you can kill the monster you're trying to catch. So, I spent a good fourth of the game with very few cassettes at a very low level trying
Oh,
to
really?
catch Pokemon. I mean cassette beasts. When they wouldn't let me. Uh,
Oh, so you didn't realize that you have to like beat the shit out of them while recording.
yeah, I didn't know that you could just overkill them and catch them anyway, and that's how you increase your odds.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it tells you that.
I almost got the legendary that I really wanted to get, the stained glass legendary.
Oh, I got that. Yeah.
I had a 78% chance to get him, and then I failed, and then the kickback on one of my passives hit him,
Yeah.
and it killed him, and I was devastated. Um,
The honestly, I liked the open world aspect. Like how where you could just go. It kind of gave me some like mild like Breath of the Wild shit because I did enjoy exploring.
yeah, and I thought that it would need more like fast travel points, but only in the beginning. Because after you really unlock the full map, it's not that big of a map.
It's pretty small, yeah.
And on top of that, once you do the Archangel's quests, you could teleport to there anytime. So they're not that bad.
And I do like that you get a bunch of abilities to use outside of battle, and you can get fucking whipping.
I had to look up how to climb the wall with the pumpkin guy. I didn't know where the pumpkin was. I thought he would be by the mountain. He is not by the mountain. He's in a
Oh,
pumpkin patch.
they give you a quest.
They do give me a quest.
That's why I'm confused why you looked all this shit up. They give you the quest with a fucking giant exclamation point where to go.
Because you get the fucking you get to the mountain way before you get to the
It's
pumpkin.
true. Yeah, you gotta rub the jelly on the pumpkin and summon it.
Yeah, a lot of mechanics that are only used like once or twice. Um, I my I love combining.
The fusion,
I love fusion.
it is sick. It does like once you get your team set, it kind of gets lame because it's like kind of just recolors sometimes, but it
Who
is pretty.
who
It's
was your
sick.
main partner?
Uh, like the character or like
Yeah,
uh. So I used Felix for a long time, and then at the end I just ended up using the dog because I was sick of people talking.
I used Felix too, and I think the game is set up for you to use Felix because you get Felix last, and they all level with you. So Felix is
And
your level while everyone else is not your level, and you gotta
even
do Felix's quests.
well, and his beast sucks, dude. That mushroom thing is trash.
I thought there was going to be some super secret fucking one hit KO tech with it. No, I just used you know what I used? I used my main like RAM, and I stacked it with passives, um, gave it a heal and gave it a nuke, and then I used the arrow guy. He's a block of Legos with an arrow that has a plunger on
Yep,
it,
yep.
and that was my main guy, because that gives you everything you need.
So I used, you know, those spring heal, the little bat guy.
Yeah,
I leveled him all the way up to the Riptera thing. It's like the four-legged thing with the duster jacket.
yeah,
That was the main thing I used, and then I forget what the. Oh, I used the Kunko.
nice.
And that was, and basically all I did was use bite. I was use jump scare to make him flinch, and then I would just bite or use like the toxic stab. And basically every time I fused, I was so strong it didn't matter.
I loved renaming everything because they
I
had
didn't
good
even
names to start out with too.
I didn't know you could rename them.
Yeah, you could rename everything.
I had no idea. I was wondering if you could. I assumed you could. You just do it when you catch them, or you just do it in the menu.
You just do it in the menu.
Huh.
Um, in the DLC, there's a spaceship guy,
Yep.
and he evolves into this guy called Major Tom, and which is the amount of song references in this game is insane. Um, so he
There's
started
so
out,
many references, dude. Do you fight Socrates?
yeah, and Alice in Wonderland. You fight a sixth dimensional being that's just like a cube. But yeah, the I almost said it again, dude. Thou shalt not be said. Um, the cassette beasts are really interesting. They do multiple things and like ideas. Like they have a ghost chess set sub archetype where it's like ghost pawns, and then like there's a queen that has a bunch of armor, and there's a king that has a bunch of armor, and then the queen, like her specialty move is gambit, so she does the queen's gambit that makes her explode in 3 turns.
The yeah, the designs were pretty good. Some of them were pretty not good, but I don't know.
Yeah, fuck paintbrush mushroom, dude. What?
Cat 5.
Yeah. The cat that's a drawing of Felix that Felix made when he was 12.
Dude, that is a fun side quest.
It's a fun side quest. It's 100% part of these vibes that not everybody will like.
What's the vibe?
Dude, like when you do a fusion, it's very obviously fucking. They go out of
No.
their way to make it like fucking, dude. Am I the first person you fused with? It's weird. Do you think our relationship will change now that I fused with you? Oh, you fused with this person? I'm really glad we did it. You know? Shit
What
like
about the
that.
dog? Nah, the dog throws a whole fucking wrench in there,
I
though.
was, well, you know, think about,
No.
yeah.
No.
Uh,
What about how when you fuse, the music turns into real music?
well, I mean, but, Felix ended up trying to fucking kiss me or some shit, and I put a stop to that, dude. I put the old Warren Graham on that shit real quick, dude.
I do not know that was a thing.
Yep, because I got Felix to relationship 5 because I kept using Felix
Oh,
because he was the only one to my level, dude. And once they get to relationship 5, he took me back to his house, showed me more paintings, and laid some riz down on me. And I'm like, bro, this ain't happening.
should have used the dog. What are those things he has? I forget what he called them. He's like they're like movies, but not.
I
You
don't
know what
know,
I'm
dude.
talking? It's like a comic book that moves.
But the that whole side quest is the most notable side quest where Felix's drawing when he was 12 manifests into a real being
That shit was so funny
and
to me.
tries to fucking kill you.
To me, that's like some Chris Chan shit, dude. Like
Yeah,
Sonichu.
foreshadowing. But fucking the yeah, I didn't want to use Felix. I wanted to use the ginger chick, but by the time I went back to the ginger chick, she was like level 14 and I'm level like 38, and I'm like, this ain't
Oh,
gonna work out.
you mean the character from Ireland that has an English voice?
Yep.
Yeah. That didn't make me annoyed.
um the difficulty, I didn't feel a spike anywhere. Like it was smooth sailing, and it's mainly due to the fusion mechanic. If you buy your little make a fusion happen, like
Oh, I forget. It's like a food thing. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, Fuseli or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like if you just have those on hand when you go into a boss battle, you'll never have to worry. Like
Yeah, you can kind of cheese with the fusion. Because you just become so fucking strong.
yeah, I did die twice at the end, and I died a whole bunch of times, but notably twice at the end because the boss has an Excalibur move. It's called Deus Excalibur, and it just nukes you.
Oh,
It
see, I didn't get hit by that.
Yeah, that shit literally just one taps you.
I lost quite a bit. You did the final captain battle, right?
I didn't do all the captains. I got 6 captains.
Oh my god. I guess
What?
you don't have to.
No, you didn't have
How
to.
the fuck did we finish the game in the same amount of time?
Dude, I'm telling you, I dicked around a lot. I have been
Yeah,
notably behind on you when it comes to beating games for the entirety of this entire project.
I know, but I went out of my way to do so many things.
You're just much more efficient at what you do. Because I will sit there and putter around and fucking struggle and fucking flop around like a Magikarp for hours. And then I'll look stuff up to finish the game.
Is so you the first captain you fight, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you remember.
The one in the raincoat on the fucking on the top of the thing.
Yeah, you fight him again and his wife. His wife's the person that you buy at the gym. You know what I'm talking about? Betty or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. You buy
That's
gym
his
passes
wife.
from him.
Yeah, yeah. You fight them, and that battle's pretty hard because they're level 60. That
Oh
took me
shit.
yeah. I eventually beat it, but they have a fucked setup. That's what I like about some of the boss battles. Like they're kind of like gimmicky in a way, where they have like this setup that you got to figure out how to get around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like the gyms were all right, but some of them were puzzle gyms, and some of them were fighting gyms, and some of them were puzzle and fighting gyms. I liked the concept of the Alice in Wonderland one where you shrunk and got bigger.
Oh,
I
you're
don't.
talking about the archangels.
Yeah, the Archangels. Um, which the Archangels are sick. Um,
Well, once you see them, it's like, what the fuck is this thing every time?
yeah, they're in a different art style than the rest of the game. They all are like really like out there concepts. Like what? Well, again, one's a 6-dimensional cube, one's Socrates, one's like one's like a skeleton,
The
and then
horse that reads from fucking Shakespeare.
yeah, and like just a bunch of nonsense. And after you beat every single one of these, like it's laying there and it's dying, and then fucking Captain Sucks a Lot comes up
Elf.
and sucks him up, dude. He's just like fucking and disintegrates them into his hat. And you're like, who the fuck is this guy, bro? And because the first Archangel you meet, it's on accident. You're just chilling by a train, and it looks fucked up. It gives you like this Undertale thing. I
It like
hate it.
glitches, yeah.
I hate that thing. That all of the Archangels talk in squiggly capitals. I hate squiggly capitals.
What do you mean? Comic Sans.
The whole reason to use a squiggly capital is to like show like a shaky yell, you know?
Yeah.
But when I'm reading it in my head and it's all like, you will suffer at the hands of me and I'm pissed and everything is shaky, like it takes the piss out of it. The
Parkinson's angel, dude.
yeah. Um I don't know. I like the music idea. And I love at the end, the very end, I think it ends tremendous on that last boss battle. Because you use, like, you use your cassette beasts and you beat them up. And you're like, yeah, I beat him. And you know what this fucker does? He sits there and he snaps his finger and he breaks your fucking Walkman. And he's like,
Yeah, dude.
you guys are fucking stupid. Like, and I'm like, oh, that's always been a possibility? What are we doing? Like,
That was funny when he's just like, yeah, you're an idiot, dude.
yeah, it's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude. Because that really put me into perspective of like, oh, I'm fighting a god with a fucking cassette tape. Like,
Yeah, dude. With your fucking Walkman.
and then you fucking boom arm, dude. And then you fucking, and then the Archangel comes and they're like, well, this guy is an asshole and I don't like him. So I'm going to give you the power to fucking suck up all your friends like Kirby and fuse together like that. And then their super move breaks the game. It like snaps the screen in half. I don't know. I like meta shit. I like dumb meta shit like
Dude,
that.
and we glazed over the whole like concept.
Yeah,
The
go ahead and tell
multiverses.
'em.
I fucking I don't know. You end up in this like multiverse world where everyone's from like a different time period / different universe. Because some people talk about shit that just doesn't exist. Or like at one point you go to get an album for somebody, but it's a different album slightly. But they also don't really explain any of the fucking bigger picture shit to it.
Yeah.
You end up in this fucking Amber Lodge, which I'm pretty sure is just like a Twin Peaks reference.
And there's a little bit of lore, dude. Like, there's some files to read. You catch a fish Pokemon, and it says that fish is definitive proof that the
Oh, the one in the mech suit, yeah.
yeah, that the cassette beasts like weren't from here. And then you go into like a museum type thing, or like, well, no, it's actually more of like a shop, and it like gives you the timeline, and like after they figure out how to make cassette beasts, the whole fucking city explodes, and there's only one person left. Like, I don't know, weird dumb shit like that.
But I still don't really know like what the fuck. Like how'd you end up there? What is like I don't know.
Well, you need 12 more games and an anime. That'll really tie the knot on the story.
It definitely feels like they were kind of just like, let's just make this based on characters.
Yeah.
And kind of give them a reason to all be together, other than let's make a world.
And the characters were all right, except for Felix trying to get fresh with me. But
Some are better than others, for sure.
yeah, because I really like Ginger Chick. It almost like just barely got like to the very low end of Crosscode type characters, but I don't think they ever hit it as well as Crosscode did.
No, that game was way better.
Well, yeah.
And, I mean, just in general, it was a better game, but
yeah.
even from like a character standpoint.
But like starting out, I'm like, okay, well, this has potential to go where Crosscode like went, and it didn't even come close. But the potential was there, is what I'm saying.
Well, that game, Crosscode did a much better job too, because it was like, oh, this is a game. It's an MMO, you know.
Yeah.
This is like, yeah, we just kind of ended up here, and then you get to the end of the game, it's like, and we're going home. Okay, but I feel like you said, it definitely feels like something's missing.
Yeah, it's a dream parallel universe fantasy nightmare whatever.
Definitely not like the strongest story. But it's entertaining. It's not like shit.
And I think it tried to do like a Night in the Woods type thing where it tried to show like a town that is lived in and has like a story, and it never got there either. And I don't think the potential is there, but I could tell that they tried to make, what is it, Harbor Town, like actually a town.
Kind of just turns into the place you go to buy shit, though.
Yeah. And why am I buying? Well, actually, no, that makes sense. You're at like a Starbucks and you're buying CDs and tea and shit.
It's the vibe, dude.
There's a vibe to this game, dude. There's like Skip tells you the vibe.
I don't know. Better than Spiritfarer vibe though.
Way better.
That's a trash can vibe.
This is the most enjoyable book club game I've played in a couple of months now.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember like
the
last shit we played.
Exactly.
Well, I know like Rollerdrome, which was kind of just like a nothing game. It was something, but it was more like a tech demo.
Since Blasphemous, I think Spiritfarer, Star Trek, and Rollerdrome all get swept by Cassette Beasts.
What about Dave the Diver?
No, Dave the Diver's better, but Cassette Beasts is more consistent.
I enjoyed the game. I don't know. It has good gameplay. And for some reason, this game, like, too, like, I never really wanted to turn it on. Like I was like, I don't really feel like playing it. But I would fucking boot it up and I'd end up playing like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It had that just like I'll just keep playing. It was like a good I don't know. Once I was into it, I didn't feel like putting it down. So it was doing something.
Yeah, and it was tough like it was tough starting up. Cuz I didn't have the map and I didn't have like any cool cassette beasts yet, and I didn't know how catching the cassette beast worked. There is some good quality of life to this game. It starts you off with XP share stock. Um,
Yeah.
that's
Which
huge.
all these games should have. Any
Yeah,
game like this should have that.
100%. Um, and what was the other thing I was gonna say? I don't know. XP share is huge. XP share is gigantic for this game in particular because you will not be changing your cassettes often. I don't think. I don't think anybody here that plays this game would be like, yeah, no, I had a constant rotation of cassettes. There's no reason to.
And that was just so dumb in like those old Pokemon games. Like, oh, I gotta switch out real quick to get this guy a little bit of XP.
Well, I remember
Like
the
that's so fucking
arguments,
tedious.
how people were shitting on Gen 3 because the XP share was too fucking good. It's like, no, it's necessary. It stops the padding.
One,
Um,
it just sucks. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, secondly, all of your healing items heal to full health, and that's huge too.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to buy a full heal or a potion, super potion, ultra potion.
Yeah, because like you get enough money to where like once you are able to buy the full heal, you're gonna buy the full heal anyway. So, because it's pretty generous with your funds, even though they
Oh,
have like 6 currencies.
I hated that. I'm like, why? What's the point? It just makes it more confusing for no reason.
It makes sense though. You kill a plastic beast monster, it drops Legos.
It makes sense, but why couldn't they just all drop money
Yeah.
and I buy stuff with money? Like I get it, but
Nah, you need 1,000 leaves for a fucking facility plant, dude.
the level system's also weird too because like your character has a level and the cassettes have a level.
Oh my, best part of the game, and I should have opened up with this. All right, second best part of the game. First part of the game, that's the best is wherever you are now. Secondly, is if you have a trainer that you're fighting and they have 6 cassettes, if you overkill the first
Oh
cassette
yeah.
and you fucking murk the trainer, he's dead. You fucking straight up kill people. Um,
That is a good idea. I did like that you could just it sucks when it happens to you.
yeah,
When you're like fuck and you just get cracked and die. But because when you're recording too, you're vulnerable, which is a cool concept.
yeah,
There's a lot of cool like I like all the little things they did different than like Pokemon. I feel like they're actually either improvements or at least like a good twist.
yeah. I after like learning how the cassettes worked and being able to catch Pokemon cassette beasts how I wanted to, um, and I kind of like the system better because it does stop you from like, oh, I got to get my Rayquaza down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
It gives you a little bit of leeway.
And I like that it shows the percentage.
That's
So
huge.
so you don't
Yeah.
have to mash A for your fake RNG enhancer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you mash A during the loading screen of Blue Dragon,
He
your
won't attack.
your speed and your fucking your lineup and your party will be exactly how you want it at least 30% of the time.
Yeah. Definitely RNG manipulation. And it's worth spending 2 days on.
Yeah, instead of spending 4 hours on grinding like I should have. I still can't believe it. Oh, the best way to grind that game is to go to Golden Poo Land and beat up Pooh.
That's what I did.
Insane.
I had to get some special shoes. Had to go fight a dragon to get the shoes to fight the poo. What a game.
What'd we miss?
Oh, dude. The most important vibe. The landowners.
But oh yeah. So okay, there's a little bit of a message. Um,
This
Not
is
only
basically
that,
Team Rocket.
they're estate lawyers. So it's a team of zombies, and you think they're zombies, but they're not.
Well, the one guy, I forget his name, Eugene. He tells you they're vampires. You
Yeah,
gotta go
they're
kill the
vampires.
vampires.
Which is an interesting way. Somebody was in a real fucking long, heated court battle with multiple attorney fees on this dev team over an estate, dude. Because the hatred they have for estate attorneys is wild. They hold up two at a time in tiny like shacks, and you gotta bust in through the top and beat the shit out of them. And they are pale skinned, like zombie vampires. And there's like graphs on the wall, and like
They
a
only
filing
talk about
cabinet.
interests and
Yeah.
mortgage. You eventually find out they're controlled by an archangel or whatever. And then one comes to town, Sonny. I'm like, what is going on here, dude?
Yeah, estate agents are it is hilarious, and they brought a good light onto it's pretty real. Estate agents are doing vampiric work. Yeah.
I think it's a good like no one's gonna be like, yeah, these guys are actually cool.
No, they know
Well,
what they're doing. They chose the job. It's their job. They
yeah.
gotta take some lumps.
You watch a guy get murdered by the archangel. He gets fried. The cult leader. I forgot there was a cult.
Oh my god. Yeah, the fucking is it the red-haired chick?
Yeah, Autumn Hill is the area, I think.
The red-haired chick comes from Autumn Hill, and she helped develop a cult without knowing it fully. And they're fucking insane. they're batshit crazy. And he's like, you should have never left. And she's like, I didn't know you were fucking crazy, dude.
And then he gets fucking zapped. And they're like, yeah, told you not to do that. Honestly, that's kind of... I feel like that was a pretty high point to like the story. There's a lot of the other characters, it's like you're going into an abandoned mall to get a record. Well, that's not that interesting. You're fighting Sonichu. Well, that's not that interesting. The dog, you help climb. I think you help climb. You help him climb the mountain to fight a bird that killed something. Because there's bones there,
Yeah, that's the whole quest.
which was pretty felt tacked on. To be honest, I'm not really sure what the dog, other than to be like, at the end where he's like, and the dog wants to go with you. Yeah, dogs rule.
Yep.
Like,
And I think I think it was a mechanics based thing where they're like, we have to lead them to this bird that lets them fly. Like, we have to. And they're like, oh, how do we do that? A dog.
wait, the bird lets you fly?
Yeah, if you catch it, it lets you fly.
I fucking tried to catch it and I killed it. You can fly?
Yeah, you can fly.
God fucking damn it. Not that it matters, because that's like at the end
Yeah.
of the game anyway.
Yeah, you might have killed all the trainers, dude, but I fucking flew.
Yeah. I tried to catch it too, and that same thing that happened to you when you tried to catch the legendary. It fucking died because of a status.
I'm so fucking bummed about, because that was like the coolest Pokemon I saw.
It was cool. It was in like a cathedral. Well, I'll let you know, it fucking sucks. I tried
I
using
figured.
it. Yeah. I was kind of disappointed. There really isn't like a cool legendary. Like,
The
I wish I
status
went
effects are whack, dude.
What do you mean?
Dude, and they did a good job, and it all made sense. But it's like, if you hit plastic with fire, it causes toxic and smoke. So it's like they're getting poisoned, but they're harder to hit because there's smoke everywhere. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but that's a lot of things. And then you're like, okay, well, if you shoot a fucking water move at a fire guy, it creates steam. And I'm like, dude, okay, stop giving me buffs and nerfs whenever I do an attack, dude. And then they're like, well, this one shoots glitter, and this gives you the glitter effect.
Dude.
I'm like, bro,
It's
shut
like
up.
now you have glitter stacks. I'm like, dude.
I'm like, I don't want to accumulate stacks of glitter. I'm done with the vibe, bro.
Which makes sense, dude, because, can't get rid of that glitter.
Yeah. Yeah, have you seen a Kesha concert? It's everywhere.
Fucking, I do think it's kind of lame where you can kind of just infinitely stack, like, effects.
Oh
Like,
no, no, that
you could have,
shit's
like,
tight.
like 40 stacks of poison. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I feel like that's not balanced well.
Nope. I had 27 stacks of can't attack multiple people on my guy, and I'm like, I guess I just won't attack multiple people then.
Dude. 'Cause I
Um,
think in Pokemon, it's like 'cause you could technically put somebody to a sleep indefinitely.
that is what I did at the last third of the game. It is broken, and I wanted to summon that thing that you can summon in sleep. Sleep is worse than in Pokemon in this
Oh, the
game.
Tulpa or whatever.
I wanted to summon Tulpa. I did not get to summon Tulpa. And I farmed it too. I took some time out to try to farm like sleep Pokemon to fight so I could try to summon Tulpa. Never was able to. Um,
Oh,
so
have you ever looked up what it is?
no.
You're gonna be disappointed. It's a random beast
Oh, that's stupid.
with a ghost effect.
Um, so I gave I gave one of my Pokemon sleep. One of my main two.
It's a beast, not Pokemon.
Yeah, Beast. And the flow chart was smack him first, and then if there was multiple, I would do a multiple attack, and then with the other Pokemon, I mean the other beast, I would put a sleep effect. The sleep effect will either hit or it won't. Um, but if it hits, you just go to town, and if it doesn't, you try the sleep again. And I don't think you should be able to put bosses asleep. Because you can only do three things. You could sleep walk, you could sleep talk, or you could try to summon Tulpa. One's an attack, one's a buff, or like brings you up. I don't know. I honestly don't. And the other is summoning Tulpa, which apparently is a random beast. All of these attacks have a 1% chance of working. So no matter what, they have a 99% chance of just skipping their turn. And your economy in turns goes crazy.
There is something because I did fight some trainer. He had one of those like jetpack worm larva things, and it had some like passive where it had like it could attack during the fucking sleeping. So I don't know. So I guess there is a way around it, but yeah, most fucking beasts don't have that. Also, the AP system is way better than PP.
Huge. Yes, that was the other thing I wanted to say. The AP system is like a card game, and I like that. Like,
Yeah, no, it's way more interesting because you got it is literally a card game. It's like, oh, I better save this turn, or I better use like a 1 AP to build two,
yep, it's
or
Hearthstone, it's Magic, it's all of that.
it's way better than just like, oh, I can just use my strongest move whenever in Pokemon. It's like, I'll just use Fire Blast fucking every turn.
Yep.
Which I get the appeal, but it kind of just like makes it super linear. Don't have to really think.
Yeah, it's better mid game and it's worse early game. But if you're dying early game, you shouldn't be fighting that Pokemon. I mean that Crystal Beast anyway.
Crystal Beast. So you
Uh,
went from Pokemon to
I keep
Yu-Gi-Oh.
calling it Crystal Beast all month, dude.
It starts with a C, so not that far off.
Oh yeah, I played Magic the Gathering this month too.
The digital game or the real game?
uh, the real game.
I don't know if that counts.
I don't play the digital game, dude. The digital game is not. I don't agree with it. Yeah, I won't get into it. That'll be another day. Um, but yeah, I ended up really liking this game. I I I don't care about the story that much. They went too far into like this Undertale esque like thing, but I love the enemy design. I like how many enemies there are.
There's like
Um,
100 something, plus
yeah,
the archangels.
yeah, and the archangels are sick, and the crystal beast and the cassette beasts themselves have a really good fucking like design to them. I think. Um,
Well,
like
even just like how they look, but on top of like how they function,
yeah, like
they're
the
like actually
bullets.
thought out. Yeah,
The bullets are sick. And like shit like that, like the spaceships, like they all have shit that's on theme for them. Um, and they're named right. Like the painter who's a mushroom is called Brushroom. That
traffic
makes
crab,
sense. What?
traffic crab.
Yeah, traffic crab. It's a crab with a fucking traffic cone on its head. Traffic crab.
Well, and then don't forget magic crab. He has a
Yeah.
hat.
It's just like,
They really fucking went in on that one, dude.
yeah. They have a rocket ship and it's called Major Tom. I didn't name it Major Tom. I named it David Bowie.
Well, that's offensive.
Why? David Bowie wrote Ground Control to Major Tom.
They called it Major Tom for a reason.
But yeah, Traffic Crab goes hard. Um, and all of them are named well because I love puns, dude. Anyone that knows me knows I love puns.
And they're all fucking puns.
Every single one of them. Like,
Ramtasm or what?
yeah. You want
Cat
to know something
5.
offensive? Fucking, I named my ram Black Betty. Whoa, Black Betty, bound and out. Oh, Black Betty, bound and out. And I think I listened to that Ram Jam song 27 times in the last week.
Why?
Because it gets stuck in my head, bro.
That's unfortunate.
Um, but yeah, I like how I mean they. You can tell that the people loved music, and you can tell that the people had a vibe, and they hate.
Well, the game's called. It's about cassettes, so they had to have. If it had no music related things at all, it'd be kind of lame.
Yeah. And like such a odd medium too. And I'm sure there's some deeper meaning of like a dead format and like capturing that time and yada yada yada.
I don't know, because
I don't give a fuck about it.
in the game they were just like, yeah, man, we found these cassettes and they just do stuff. That was basically the explanation in the game.
Yeah.
And then at one point they're just like, oh, it's like you could just kind of make anything happen
Yeah.
with your imagination. I was like, what? What's going on? This is a dream, probably.
Well, that's they leave it just ambiguous enough that they get to go, "Oh no, it wasn't just a dream." If they ever make a sequel.
You rewind the cassettes with pencils.
That's another thing. You buy rewinds, and you literally just rewind these fucking things, dude. Why do I have to buy it? Am I buying the ability to rewind the cassette? Like,
They should be able to use your finger for 15% less efficiency.
yeah, I got a
And
mouse, dude. Make me twist around my mouse, dude.
that would be so fucking stupid. Oh, I played this whole game on my Steam Deck. Forgot to say that.
I didn't even know
Ran
you had a Steam Deck.
ran well. Yeah, I'm rich.
Yeah, now we can do Steam Deck reviews. Holy shit. We're a real
Yeah.
YouTuber, dude.
I'm probably never playing another game on my Steam Deck.
Yeah, so it ran well.
It ran well.
Yeah, Steam Deck review. We are reaching the upper echelon of fucking games journalism right now, dude.
Cassette Beast runs. Hold on, let me put it in Chat GPT. Write
Yeah.
me a Cassette Beast Steam Deck review.
While not heavy on load, the performance was smooth.
Yeah, you have to. It has to be 15 minutes long to sum up. It ran well.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Characters were okay. They could do more with them. I think that these characters can be done more with. The outline is there. I feel like they storyboarded these characters and then went like, "There's too much stuff. We can't flesh it out." Um,
Graphics were good. I was a big fan of the graphics.
Graphics and art were pretty fucking good. Like, pretty good. Um, the soundtrack was great. I like the soundtrack. Wherever we are now is the shining star, and they fucking knew it. It's not like Hot Pepper Tuna where it comes out of nowhere and ends up being a fucking smash classic, all right? Like, they kind of snuck Hot Pepper Tuna in with Dave the Diver, and it really made an impact. This one, they knew they had gold on their hands, and they made it the fucking, like, basically menu music.
Yeah, anytime you're in town in a house.
And I loved every second of it. Never got sick of it. And it switches seamlessly from the instrumental version when you're outside to the inside when they're singing.
And I think that's what helps make it not get repetitive.
Yeah.
The same with the battle music. Like, it only comes in when you fuse, you know?
Yeah, and the battle music was like almost slapping for me, dude. Like I was almost into it, and it never really got there for me. I don't mind it though. I think it's decent battle music.
I think if you heard that first before the other one, it probably would be better. It just had too much to live up to, you know?
Well, it was so like fucking weird, dude. Cause like I'm sitting there and I'm just like I'm in the coffee shop for the first time, and she starts singing, and I'm like, I didn't expect this, and I just sat there and listened to the whole fucking song, and I'm like, really? In this fucking game?
Yeah, this fucking Pokemon ripoff.
Yeah. Um, it is better than Nexumon.
That's all I wanted to hear.
I have played Nexumon, and it is better
Listen,
in both design, in story. Even though I don't fully understand this story, I don't remember a single thing from Nexumon's story except for there is a section in the game where you're in a cave and all of the words are jumbled. Everybody speaks in a different like language, and they actually lampshade their shitty writing by saying, well, who would have time to actually make up this language? And it's just like JKFSL, JKFSL. Somebody like just fucking smashing their keyboard.
see, I've always hated that game. So all I wanted to hear is that this game's better than that stupid game.
Yeah, the game is better than
Because
Nexumon.
you were hyped on that game when you first played it.
Well, it was before the Temtems and before the Pale Worlds. It was like,
True, it's a different era.
yeah. It was definitely like it was great value Pokemon. Serviceable would be the best word I could put for that.
In a lot of ways, this isn't even really like Pokemon. It is, but it isn't. Like, it does a lot of its own shit.
It's different enough, but it has like it's
Because like
the same,
Pokemon's not the only game where you catch monsters. You know,
it's the game where you catch monsters.
it is
though.
the game for sure.
It's no Bahamut Lagoon, but
Yeah, like Temtem's more of a fucking Pokemon clone.
yeah. I think this game stands out. I think it did enough stuff different, and I want more. I want more of this series. I think that even though I didn't even play the DLC, I played half of it.
It wasn't. I mean, I beat it and I was like, eh.
Well, they couldn't even get me to play the rest of the DLC, and it had a clown with blue hair, so it wasn't that good.
and that's the boss. Turns into an archangel.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was fine. It was short. I mean, it was only like an hour and a half or whatever. I kind of liked some of the puzzles. It was a cool idea, but it wasn't like anything like some DLCs are like this is better than the base game, and
Yeah.
this was like oh this is kind of just like a tacked on quest.
Um, the more I sit there and because I thought about it quite a bit afterwards, the more that I sit there and I'm like, okay, the main boss is like telling you a song and it tells you what to do in the song. I like that idea. I think it was implemented horribly.
I don't even think it's implemented that bad. It just is one or two steps away from being fine,
It
and
it
it fucks
can't
the whole
be
thing.
it can't be that vague. It can't be go to the northeast. Uh, uh, it can't be like go northeast of the hometown and walk where the grass is dark. Stand on the fucking stump of tree and
Dude.
like
And when you look it up, people are like, "Oh, that's obviously right here." I don't know how
yeah
you couldn't figure that. I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. What do you mean? Like, you obviously have to go through a rock in the river, dude." It's
yeah.
like,
Cause mine was get an altar of stone where the dark grass lies, and thrice touching the map you will find, or some shit like that. And you have to go to the altar that's in dark grass and look at your map 3 times, like in the menu. And I'm like, this is a fucking cheat code. You have to put in a cheat code to finish the game.
and and I'm pretty sure it's like Breath of the Wild where you could just find that and beat the game.
That'd be insane.
From
Is if
what I
you
was
just
reading,
tried all of those?
yeah, like there's nothing stopping you from just like finding the thing randomly and then going to the final boss at any time,
That would be tight.
which is cool. I think that's a cool concept. You'll obviously fucking lose if you're like level 5, but
Well, now I want to see a speed run. I didn't do any of the normal stuff. I didn't look up a speed run. I didn't look up the extra shit. I just played the game this time. Cause usually afterwards I like explore the game, of like not necessarily by myself, but what other people have done with the game.
right.
I didn't do it for Star Trek either.
Well,
Cause what am I gonna watch a speed run of Star Trek for?
look how fast he skips through the fucking dialogue.
Yeah. Anything else you got to say about Nexumon 2?
Whoa. You mean Crystal Pokemon?
Yeah, I hope there's a sequel.
Eh, I would maybe be interested.
If Voice of Cards got 3 sequels, this deserves one.
It deserves a sequel. I don't just know how interested I don't know. Depends what they did with it. I need a better story.
Yeah.
Because I was a little disappointed putting like almost 20 hours into a game with like a story that there's really nothing to talk about.
But it's on brand for the genre cuz I could not for
True.
the life of me tell you anything about Pokemon's story.
What do you mean Pokemon Blue, dude? You fucking Team Rocket, Giovanni, Elite Four.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pokemon Gold, Team Rocket, um, Lance, Elite Four, fight
Yeah.
Red in the cave. I guess you're right. These games all have shit stories, apparently. Apparently Pokemon Black and White have a good story. But that's Pokemon people saying that, so who the fuck knows what that means?
Yeah. I'm all about Ruby, dude. Put my Blaziken in a beauty contest and watch me get all this fucking money, dude.
Oh my god, yeah. Let me plant this berry.
I planted so many berries.
Dude, they're probably you could probably go pick them now.
I had a fucking gun. Oh, I got a shit ton of berries as soon as I load up my advance again, dude.
I don't know, dude. Your battery ran dry.
Yeah. I give it a 7.
A set seems low, dude.
Nah, I gave it a 7.
You gave Roller Dude a 6.
Yeah, it's better than Rollerdrome.
You were hyping up. You're like, I really enjoyed this game. 7.
You have to put in a
Seems
cheat code to beat the game.
it's not a cheat code. It's a riddle.
What?
I don't know. I was a little disappointed. I would probably go like 7.5. I was at an 8. It was kind of falling down. The game was overhyped, I think. People like praise it
I didn't look at
way
any
too
of
crazy.
that. Yeah,
Well, I looked at well, because you got it when you pick the fucking game, or you
yeah.
end up with you know,
Well,
Diofield Chronicles.
you get ready for that again.
Come on, dude.
No, I'm pretty secure in this one. I did some vetting.
You've said that multiple times.
I did not vet Diofield Chronicles.
Spiritfarer.
Spiritfarer, I was fucking lied to. Okay, I was lied to. Everyone is lying. They are straight gaslighting you if they say Spiritfarer is a good game. It is not a good game. What it is an emotional experience for some people.
For baby's first deep game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play to the moon. I'm a gamer. That's what
Top
Spiritfarer is. It's
Top 10 most emotional games, dude. To the moon, #1.
Yeah.
7.5. Just because.
It's not that higher than me.
Sounds better.
Yeah, it does. What's the
I don't
point of
know.
being on the 10?
What do you mean?
Why don't we do 100? We started out with like best out of 5, and we were like, yeah, no, this is like even.
Well, because everything was a 3. Everything was a 3 when we did that. It was like a 3, which is the most fucking like fence sitting score you could give it.
Yeah.
I feel the same about a 7, but
7 is very fence city.
we should ban 7s. But
I'm
then you'd give
actually
it a
down for
6.
that.
Would you give it a 6 then?
No, I'd give it an 8.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 too. So we're banning 7. We can't give a game a 7.
What if it earns a 7, dude?
We need a 7 baseline then. Like, what is a 7?
Yeah, see, the problem is that we've consumed games journalism for so long that 7 has been the default for the longest
Right.
time. Because in reality, a 7's a 5 on enjoyability.
Yeah.
And it just means that the game was playable and it worked and you didn't hate it. That's what 7 means.
Which is what 5 should be.
Yeah. That's
I
where
don't-
our 5 should be. If that's where our 5 should be, I give this a 6 and Rollerdrome a 5.
Maybe we should just ban 7.
We need
I
to
don't know.
figure out a consistent way of. I give this 22 schmeckles.
Well, I thought we were gonna do like a
An enjoyability thing. Yeah, I dropped the fucking ball on that
Yeah,
because
well,
I
you gotta
forgot
get-
about it right up until now. I will work on that this month. That is a
you know,
guarantee.
you gotta have a score for graphics,
Yeah,
and then we can get like a
and
te-
then we'll
and then
tally it up,
and then we can fucking
and then we
you
can
know, you'll-
argue about our scores then because it still won't sound right.
but it'll at least every game won't be like it's a 6, it's a 6,
Yeah, I give
'Cause
this.
then
I give this game between a 6 and an 8.
But then you could really come down to it because it's like, well, if 2 games are a 7, it's like, okay, well now with our new score system, it's like, oh, well this actually scored like a 6.3,
Yeah.
and this was a 6.1, so this is a better game objectively.
And it sucks because I'm already having difficulty with this because, like, I think that this game's soundtrack is an outlier in its genre, but I don't think it's one of the best gaming soundtracks ever. It's just, like, the most surprising thing that the game did.
Yeah, it's definitely not best ever. I don't even think it really fits the game, to be honest, in a lot of ways.
No, well, it was all done by one guy.
Yeah.
I looked into it, dude.
But you could have put that music in Baroque.
Playing Baroque with just an endless loop of wherever we are now sounds hilarious.
But
Also,
it would.
Baroque didn't have. I'm gonna sound like a fucking old head, dude. That's not music. That's just metal clanking sounds, you know?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Synthwave industrial horrorcore is not my fucking.
Wolf howl, dude.
Yeah. Fucking ambient danger music. Whatever the fuck Baroque one.
Deathbed. Shout out Deathbed Tapes, dude.
Yeah, deathbed tapes, nice.
Shout out to wearing soap and patiently waiting. It works.
Proven now. Um yeah, any closing statements on the Cassette Beast saga?
Worth playing.
It is worth
Not
playing.
not the craziest, most like. See, because like Crosscode, people were like, "This game's fucking insane," and I agreed. In Breath of the Wild, I agreed. This
And
game,
Spiritfarer.
yeah. See,
The people are
this
wrong. The people are wrong sometimes.
sometimes they're wrong. Sometimes overwhelmingly positive on Steam is wrong. But this game at least trends more in that direction. I think it's a good game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be like they're completely wrong. I just don't think it's like this is the best thing since Pokemon fucking Crystal. But it's good.
You ready for my game, dude?
No.
Oh, get excited.
Oh yeah, here we go.
No, I'm kidding.
Banishers it is.
Like I said. We're playing Banishers, otherwise known as Be Gone, by the guys that made Vampire.
And Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Interesting. A game that I saw that I wasn't that interested in, but you know.
I looked into it quite a bit, and they said that it puts story over gameplay. Now, how bad gameplay is going to be, we'll find out.
Well, PC Invasion gave it a 9 out of 10, so if that says
Oh.
anything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm bummed, dude. I wanted to play Sonic.
Dude, that part of the video is cut out. It's fine.
I'm keeping it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, you know, Voldemort.
That's a game I wanted to play, but...
We'll get there, dude.
And at least you had a backup game.
I got troves of backup games. It is wild how many backup games I have, and I've chosen so many duds. But Banishers, it is.
Well, let's make sure that, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
So I'm stoked for Banishers.
Oh, here's the review. Well-optimized graphics are good, but don't play if you don't want to watch a movie for every 5-10 minutes of gameplay.
It'll be fine.
Star Trek 2. Okay.
Yeah. We played Star Trek, we could play this. Yeah, but it seemed like a little like sort of like LA Noire type thing.
20 to 30 hours.
But with ghosts. Yeah.
It'll be something to talk about.
Yeah, we'll have stuff to talk about. That's it. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. Banishers.
Shout out Tactical Soap.
Shout out Tactical Soap.
It's a pheromone infused soap. Use code KingCobraJFS to get 1% off.
Peace out, tubes.